Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom College. We're here at the Joseph West Jones Center. Men's game now, as Goldey-Beacom taking on Bloomfield in a doubleheader. The win fell to Bloomfield earlier today. I believe in 59-53 was the final in that one. And right now we're set up for the men. I'm Pat Gariandes. Joined alongside me is Mr. Nick Halliday. And Nick, it's a tough game coming up here for the Goldey men. Bloomfield coming in having a pretty good season. Yeah,
as we're going through it right now, they're actually talking about the starting lineups. But you're right, Pat. 12-3 overall, 7-0 in conference in the CACC. So this is going to be a tough matchup for the Goldey-Beacom Lightning. But Goldey-Beacom is riding a 3-game win streak, and they're playing really well, like you said, Pat.
Yeah, you look at Bloomfield, led by Nick Davidson. Their size is huge. I mean, Davidson 17 a game, Keith Washington 16, Marcus Fleming 14 points per game, Gerald Holmes leading them into this one. They're just they're large balanced team. They're a large team. As for Goldey-Beacom, you can see on your screen, they've been playing well lately, Nick. They've been playing well lately. Let's see, I think that's it. 7-1 in their 5-1 in their last 6.
Yep.
To get them to their 9-7 record, 5-1 in conference. Tate leading the way. He's averaging 18 points per game. Actually 19.
Yeah,
the
19 points per game. I'm sorry, yeah.
Right, and then Dante Thompson, Marcellus Livingston, the freshman. It's going to be a tough game, but Goldey's playing good basketball right now, and anything can happen when you're playing good basketball.
Yeah, and Pat, just to give you an update on this, Goldey has actually dropped its last 8 meetings with Bloomfield.
Wow.
Yep, getting its last win in a 102-96 overtime triumph on January 9th, 2011.
I was in high school.
Yeah, so that tells you, though, how long of a drought they've had right now against this Bloomfield team.
That's it. Bloomfield, again, coming in undefeated. But last time, Goldey took on a good team. They ended up getting a victory. That was U of Sciences. Blew them out, actually.
Yeah, they did.
U of Sciences was undefeated, I think, coming in conference.
Yeah, it's nice playing on my home, I can tell you that, you know.
This is Davidson handling the rock for Bloomfield as we're underway here at the Joseph West Jones Center.
Pat, talk about that Bloomfield starting 5. Even if it's not the starting 5, they actually have 6 players almost averaging double-digit figures in scoring.
And now the Lightning out and running. This is Graves that gets it to Corey Tate. Corey Tate having himself quite the season this year. Like we said, 19 points per game.
Oh, big block. Tate thought he had an easy 2 right there.
And now Bloomfield is out and running.
Tate actually had 25 in the win over Felician last Wednesday. This Wednesday, sorry. Yeah.
Here's Davidson. Pump fake, getting his way through. Pull-up jumper is good. Nick Davidson, 17 points per game. Big fella, he just finds ways to score, Nick.
Yeah, he's going to be tough. We're going to have to keep him off the boards, too.
Big kid, he's listed at 6'6", but he looks like he's more along 6'8", 6'9" from up here. And he's just a massive human being. He's
yeah, I was going to say,
pounds.
I'm not sure 6'6" is correct either, but.
Although he's standing next to Dante Thompson, and Dante's listed at 6'7". Dante definitely is taller than him.
Yeah, they do have him on the official roster here, 6'6", too, so.
Oh, they got Dante at 6'6"?
No.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's Tate for 3. Side rim, no good. Rebound to Raekwon Kelly. He brings the ball up, kicks it over to Keith Washington. He's from Philly. There's Davidson. Pull-up jumper on the baseline's good.
Yeah, he's just opposing his will right now down there.
Bloomfield gets the first 4 in this game. Here's Marcellus Livingston. Over to Stancil. Livingston wide open for 3, and he drills it. One thing we've been seeing from Marcellus Livingston is quick starts.
I like that, too.
He always seems to get off the quick starts.
Like we talked about in the girls' game a little bit earlier. It's Corey Tate. It's Dante Thompson right as we speak with the steal. And a travel.
They got him. The defender Just came up out of nowhere.
Yep,
Graves just wasn't expecting him to be there.
And then Pat, again, like I talked about, it's Marcellus Livingston. I mean, he's just having a great freshman year.
And just over 9 points per game he's averaging. Get this one. This is Washington. Trying to finesse his way around Corey Tate, not having it.
No, good defense there.
Corey's got a chance for some milestones in this one. If he gets 11 points, he will move into the top 10 of the scoring list here at Goldey-Beacom.
I think he got a good deflection on that.
Here's Graves.
Tate.
Looking to run. In the lane.
All by himself, takes the foul.
Yep, no good, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Isaiah Graves.
Talk about that again, Pat. How many points does Tate need?
I believe it's 11. Yeah,
That's
11
right.
will move him into the top 10 at 972 points career, passing Terrence Parks. Graves' first free throw is no good, but you look up and down that list, he could also pass. He could also move in assists, it looks like. Move into 6th place on the career charts here.
5 today, yeah. It was 6. 6 to take over Kyle White, who was here from 08 to 210.
So 0 for 2 from Graves. Still 4 to 3.
Need those.
That's a foul there.
Commits the foul.
Isaiah gets a foul. It's going to send
It's not good.
Safi Abdus-Sabor to the line from West Orange, New Jersey.
I will not be saying that name today, Pat, so that is all yours.
Safi Abdus-Sabor.
And Graves has got to be better than that. You can't miss 2 free throws and then come back down and give them 2 free throws.
Yeah, and of course, we remember last time we broadcasted last week, Coach Deckmore had a heated exchange there.
Was not happy, and I believe that was on turnovers as well, the reason that heated exchange was.
So Isaiah knows he'll get that fixed, I'm sure. He's got the ball right now, handling it for the Lightning.
But if you remember, he came right back out and started that second half.
And he had a good second half.
Yes, he did.
They dump it into Dante Thompson. Thompson looking, finding his way through.
Get in
Gets
there.
the bump, the harm, no bucket, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Dante's shooting a little under 65% on the season free throw percentage.
One thing, Dante, front rim no good. Second one's good for Thompson. Cuts the lead in half, 1 point game. 3 minutes in to the first half here. This is Abdus-Sabor to Davidson. Dante Thompson covering him, doing a pretty good job. Keep the hands straight up.
He walked.
Good D, that's no good. That's a
over
good box
the back.
out, over the
Good
back.
box out.
Troy Stancil with a great job on the box out. And that was a no-doubter. Matt Lajeunesse picks up the foul. Checking in will be Jericho Charisma. I'll tell you what, Bloomfield's got a lot of guys on the all-name team.
Yeah, they're tough here.
They got a lot of guys on the all-name team. Here's Corey Tate setting up. Lightning trying to give Bloomfield their first conference loss of the season. Here's Tate handling with the pick. Gets into the lane, step back jumper is good. Boy, is he good or what, Nick?
Yeah, he gets his shot too, man. That's one of the things about him. He can create.
Even from last year, he's grown so much as a player.
I can tell, yeah, you're right. His basketball IQ, his smarts, his better passing.
Abdus-Sabor, three-pointer, no good. Bloomfield.
Oh, that's going to be ours, yeah.
Yep, battling each other for the rebound there. And
I was going to say, that was.
Flex it out of bounds. Lightning will take over.
Two dark jerseys.
Easy now. Don't need you to fall.
No. I'm making sure I don't fall this game. I had a couple of fans come up to me and say, "Oh, they saw my feet up in the air from last game."
Oh, my.
Not a good tumble.
Lightning set up offense. Quiet in the gym. This is abnormal.
It is.
It's abnormal right now.
I can tell you now. I don't think it's going to be by the end of this game.
There's Thompson. He steps on the line out of bounds.
Yeah, put
Bloomfield
himself in a
take
bad spot there. Went to the baseline, no room.
You know, Lightning not used to being on that side of the turnover battle. And you look at them, Nick, they're third in the country.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that last game, actually.
Third in the country, 21 and a half turnovers a game they force.
Right now, it's they have 2 turnovers themselves, and Bloomfield only has 1.
Fifth, I believe they're fifth in total steals.
Travel.
That's a travel. Yes, well, there's a turnover.
Yep.
They're the 5th in steals. They're 7th, I believe, in steals per game. Turnover ratio is 7th in the country. I mean, this defense is just unbelievable. And right there, right on cue,
you get your turnover.
They get a turnover.
Right.
Yeah. Here's Stancil with the ball. Now Tate looking to create. Graves to Livingston. Stancil driving baseline, blows by Davidson.
Use
gets
the body.
Nice job.
Nice
He'll go to the
play.
line for 2. Blows right by Nick Davidson there. Saw the mismatch, and I love how he created the contact, but also created the space.
Yeah, he did a great job using his body for that. Stancil arrived from Garden City Community College, and he gives the Lightning a great all-around play with his scoring and defense. Actually, he's early highlights, 18 points with 4 3-pointers, and that was against St. Thomas Aquinas.
That one's up and good for Stancil. The Lightning lead by 2 here, just under 5 minutes into the first half. We know what's kind of eerie about this game. We talk about how quiet. Coach Deckmar is sitting down.
Yeah,
I've never seen him sit down.
I know. I don't think I've seen that either.
That one's good.
Is it one of those New Year, New You things, or what's going
I don't know.
on?
The last game, it was New Year's last time.
I know. I don't know.
Down the lane, this is
Oh, thought he got away with a step there.
Bodied
That's
up.
it. That's
Graves
it.
with the
Rebound. We're on the
Look out,
run.
they're running. Here's
Got a
Livingston.
2-on-3.
He's got Dante behind him. Gives it to Tate for 3.
Bang.
And he buries it. Well,
Corey
have
Tate.
yourself a year, kid. I mean, he's having himself quite a season. And that's an offensive foul right there.
Oh, that's what we
Dante
need.
Julius charging in at Dante Thompson. I'm telling you, the Lightning defense is one of the best in the country, and they're showing it right now.
That's right, and there's creating another turnover, Pat, like we just talked about. Pat, let me give you a quick stat, too. Corey Tate, 48% from the three-point line.
That's incredible. That's an incredible percentage to have. Most college athletes are, in that 39, 42 range. To be up around 50% is incredible. That
Bang!
Good.
Isaiah
Graves for 3. And the Lightning have opened up a 9-point lead in this one. Doing it on defense and knocking down big-time shots. That's why they're coming into their own, Nick.
I like it.
Coming into their own.
Keep up this strong defense, and you're knocking down shots. That's a recipe for disaster for Bloomfield.
Down the lane, layup, no good. Out of bounds.
It's going to stay.
It's going to stay here.
Yeah.
That was number 11, Ignacio Diaz. He's from Madrid, Spain. Number 11 in black.
I would like to visit there one day, though.
Yeah, I would love to as well.
I always wonder how somebody from Madrid, Spain would want to come to Wilmington, Delaware. Well, actually, he's in Bloomfield. He's in Bloomfield. It's a different thing. Yeah, I get it.
An opportunity, I guess, academically. I'm not sure.
Learn a new culture, learn new things, see the world,
That was like a set shot.
That was. It looked like he was almost going to be an alley-oop, Pat.
Yeah. It was odd. Here's Tate down the lane.
Oh, he's going to get the charge.
Arm.
Oh.
Did it count?
No, it didn't go in, Pat, but they're going to give him the block.
Two shots coming up. That one's good. The lead balloons up to double digits now.
Tate is shooting 76% from the free throw line. He's got good numbers all around, Pat.
That one's up and good. And Tate, again, he's going to climb up these lists like you wouldn't believe.
And another
foul, and it's the defense of Corey Tate creating the turnover. Nick, we've talked about it all game.
There you go. That's 3 quick turnovers, actually, Pat.
Here is Livingston to throw it in to get it into Graves. Now you see Bloomfield turn up the pressure defensively.
You're down by 11 right now, early in this first half.
Livingston into the lane, looked for a deflection, and it was deflected by
got numbers here.
Green.
And he fumbles it. It's going to be, nice try.
Great hustle by Corey Tate, though. Obviously still agitated by the offensive foul that he received.
Looks like he's lost a contact or something. He's coming out.
That's exactly what it looks like, Nick. It looks to be a contact. This is Chandler Livingston. Simon checking in. First time in this game now. He looks like he put the man bun up. He had that kid and play look during the women's game.
Yeah,
he man bunned it up.
Having trouble getting it in. Tight. It's going to be another turn.
Oh,
there it is.
Livingston Simon.
I'd come over and double team him in this corner, but. Quick shot.
Was no good.
But he got offensive rebound. That's Diaz. The offensive board for Bloomfield.
This is Diaz at the line. First one front rim, no good.
Ignacio Diaz.
Maybe it's pronounced Diaz because it's an E. You usually see Diaz and it's D-I-A-Z.
I mean,
he's got the D-I-E-Z.
I mean, you could be right. We'll watch our table.
Yeah, you got to watch the table here. Now they kick it back out. Diaz will take a three, and he buries it.
Oh,
so
no.
Misses 2 free throws.
2 offensive rebounds that fast, though, Pat.
And he drills the 3.
Got to keep him off the offensive boards.
This is Tate.
Oh.
This is Tevin Service, the freshman, his first minutes of the game. Gives it over to Mahir Johnson.
Bang.
Buries a 3. That's another thing. These guys that come off the bench for the Lightning can score. I mean, Mahir Johnson's one of the better scorers on the team, and he's coming off the bench.
He's a Del State transfer also.
Here's Davidson alone in the corner for 3, no good. Ball last touch, it was last touch by Diaz, and they do. Last touch by Diaz, it'll be the Lightning ball. It's been all Lightning to start this one off. Now Coach Deckmar's up out of his seat. That's more like it. That's more like it, Coach. Oh, don't you sit down.
He showed you up, Pat.
Showed me. Here's Corey Tate handling a rock. Dribbling right by the defense. Carving up the Bloomfield D. Putting up a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again. That's no good.
Wow.
Livingston Simon, last touched by Chandler. And it'll go the other way.
Yeah, and like you talked about, Pat, Mahir Johnson had 11 last game. Stancil netted 10, and Marcellus Livingston had 10 also. So there's some of your players, including the freshmen, that come off the bench and add some scoring to this team.
It's huge to have the depth. They talked about it on 302 Sports.
Good block.
Weekdays. Johnson comes up with the block. Here comes Livingston.
Around
behind the back. Down the lane he goes. Scoop layup, no good.
And
that's going to be a push on Tevin Service.
That would have been great if that ball would have went down.
But, you know, they talked about it on 302 Sports Weekly and before the season even started. Like, we got a lot of new faces here. We only got 2 returning guys playing. It's going to take a little bit of time. And they did. They started off the year a little bit rough. They started really rough, actually. They lost their first 4 games. But then after that, you've seen the team rattle off 9-3 in the last 12.
Yeah, and that's just a matter like Coach Deckmar talked about, like he keeps, referring back to our show, was you're going to have to find out how they're going to gel together and how they're going to work. And what do we got here, a clock thing?
Usually when they go to the scores box table, actually it looks like the whole table's off. Like something came unplugged at the actual scores table. So we're going to take a break real fast. We'll be right back. You're watching 302 Sports.
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
And we're back here. They fixed the issue. It was exactly what we thought. Unless the scores
we
table
lost
must have
everything,
came.
Pat.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we're working on it now. They just got the time back.
They
Looks
reset
like
it
they're
up.
resetting everything.
Table came unplugged. There it is, 19-8. Everything's retrieved, and Coach Deckmar's out of his seat. Don't you sit down, Coach.
Maybe that's what's got him hot.
Coach, don't you sit down.
Oh, he's doing it on purpose, Pat.
He's doing it on purpose. He's playing with me right now.
Yeah, he's got that earpiece in listening to our broadcast.
That's it, Coach. Coach trying something out new. Hey, look, you're up 11 right now against a team who's undefeated in conference, so keep doing what you're doing. See, Derek Krudel, he got down there. He fixed things. I saw him down there. He got it figured out.
There you go.
So here we go. Bloomfield bringing the ball up. This is Tariq McKenna, freshman.
Back to action here.
Newark, New Jersey. His pull-up jump shot, in and out, no good. Putback is in there by Kavion Green.
Another offensive rebound, though, Pat.
From Amityville, New York. What's Amityville known for?
Horror.
Oh, my gosh. That movie was freaky.
Yeah. Stay away from that because it is a true story.
I know it is.
And that house does exist.
Mahir turns the ball over. This is Dante Julius.
Good D.
Good D. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay here with Bloomfield. And checking back in will be Dante Thompson.
Oh, a turnover. There's Tate. Oh, he slipped.
It looked like he stepped on the foot of Julius.
Oh,
block.
good block.
This defense is just unreal right
Troy
now.
Stansel.
Was it slippery over there? Or it almost looked like he stepped on the foot, and it was like you drug the rug out from underneath.
I don't know, but it took him completely out. I mean, he looked like me last week.
Unbelievable. Here's McKenna. They get it over. This is Diaz down the lane. Good job. They're going to call a block on time. And they're pointing to that restricted area.
There you are. We talked about that earlier.
I've seen the restricted area pointed at more today in the two games than I have all season, the last two seasons.
But it was. He was within the restricted area.
So there must be a point of emphasis on that. Diaz going to the line. It was a nice idea by Service, though. First one from Diaz up, back rim.
No good.
No good. Livingston and Graves checking back in. Johnson and Service will take a seat.
Surprising, Pat, as I'm looking at these numbers, this Bloomfield team is shooting 70% as a team from the free throw line.
It's a solid number. It is not nothing. It's nothing great, but it's solid.
Ignacio is shooting 820.
He's 82%, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He goes 1 of 2 there. 19-11 is the score. They dump it into Dante Thompson. He's looking to go to work. Gives it to Isaiah Graves. They're going to back off of him. He'll take it.
That's
and
good.
He'll bury it. Another 3 from Isaiah Graves. Puts the lead up to 11. Julius trying to answer. Front rim, no good. Tate looks up front. Here's Graves down the lane. Scoop layup.
Nice. And there's his first time out, Pat.
And there's a timeout. Yes, you're exactly right.
That's the largest lead of the game.
Coach Holmes is upset. 13-point lead has ballooned here at Goldey-Beacom. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back right after this break.
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on 302 Sports. Presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. It's all lightning right now, 24-11, as you can see on your screen. Smothering defensive performance to start this game off. Bloomfield in and out, no good. Goes up again. That's Abdus Sabur, no good. Another putback try, no good. Dante with the rebound, kicks it out to Corey Tate. He's looking to run. He can fly in the open court. Euro step.
Nice.
He's at the rim. Corey Tate, Mr. Do-It-All. What's he up to now, Nick?
9.
He's 1 point away from tying Terrence Parks, 10th all-time on the scoring list here at Goldey-Beacom. This is Abdou Sabor. Layup, no good. Rebound to Tate. Here he goes. This could be the move into the top 10. Down the lane, layup, no good.
No good.
Here's Livingston.
Livingston's going to come up with it. There we go. Pull it back out and reset.
9.5 to go here in the first half. Livingston
Good
to
pass.
Dante. Nice layup. That's
Wow.
great offense.
That is.
And the Lightning continue to pour it on here on
17-point lead, Pat.
on the 12-3 Bloomfield Bears.
Like we talked about, though, this team is coming together.
Look at this
Good
hustle.
D, good D. It's
And
going to be
a turnover.
saved.
This is unreal defense by the Lightning.
3
Here
on
goes
2.
Tate. Pull up to Dante. He'll one dribble, put up.
Oh,
Good.
19-point lead,
This
Pat.
is unbelievable right now. The Lightning clicking on all cylinders.
Oh, my.
Have opened up a 19-point lead on an undefeated conference team in Bloomfield.
I think what we're seeing here is, like you said, out-hustling, period. And that's what's going on right now.
And that's what
Great save turned to another 2 points. Tate, layup, great pass. I mean, it's just right now it's all Goldey-Beacom.
It is, and it's something that they've done now. This is 2 years in a row under Coach Deckmar. They pride themselves defensively, and they pride themselves on hustling all around the floor. Obviously, that's one of the things that the coaching staff is preaching because it's been consistent now.
It has been. You're correct. Yep.
And it's fun to watch. It's how basketball's supposed to be played. That's why I've always enjoyed coming here and watching and being a part of this Goldey-Beacom, these broadcasts. It's just fun to watch. It's beautiful. Poetry in motion. I'm getting crazy right now. It's wild, baby. It's wild.
You're getting all excited about it, but
You know?
hey, it's great ball they're playing right now, and there's no reason not to get excited over it.
Anyway, Bloomfield going to try and figure things out right now. Keith Washington will bring the ball up for them. This is Green down the lane. They're going to call block because the restricted area
give
again.
it to him again.
Basket counted. So, and one opportunity here for Green. Look, again, Lightning thinking on their toes there. It's just that they were in the lane. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Right now, Pat, just this will give you the difference in the game right now. It's Bloomfield's 5 of 22 from the floor.
Yeah, and I think not a lot of open shots for them. It's a lot of contested.
Contested, yeah, exactly. And that goes back to the defense. Oh, he had a wide open lane to the basket.
Tate pulls it out. This is Livingston.
The unselfishness of the junior, though, pulls it back out.
To Graves. Isaiah Graves. They're going to break down his defender. Gets it to Thompson. Wide open shot. Back rim, no good. Diaz the rebound. Here comes Washington. Throws it up. That's a rushed shot. Davidson comes down with it. The leading scorer for Bloomfield will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, it looks like it was going to be an alley-oop, actually, Pat. And he threw it just a little too early.
Yeah, that was a oop try to Green, who's only 6'3", but he can elevate.
Oh, yeah, we saw that in warm-ups.
Yeah.
No doubt in that.
Davidson goes to the line. Again, he's coming in. He's averaging 17 points per game, leading the way for Bloomfield.
They're 3 of 7 from the stripe, Pat.
First one's up and good.
Like I talked about, they were coming into this game shooting 70% as a team. Right now, they're shooting 50.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They've come in ice cold here, and Goldey-Beacom has taken advantage of it, jumping out to this early lead.
Yes, they have.
Second one from Davidson's up and good. He's got a little bit of a jump on his free throw attempts. You don't see that often. Here comes the pressure again from Bloomfield. Tate handling the ball. Abdou Sabor defending him. Tate into the lane. Stops. Kicks out Graves for 3.
He is on fire tonight.
Isaiah Graves. That's his, his third?
3 for 3, Pat.
His third triple of the game here. Lead back up to 17.
He's leading all scorers with 11.
Ticks under 8 minutes to go until halftime.
Good D. Dante Thompson. Talked about him. being picked as the CACC Defensive Player of the Week, actually, Pat.
Makes sense. Best defensive team in the conference. Best defensive player last week. Diaz, shot partially blocked by Livingston Simon. Rebound out to Washington. That's a set shot.
Yeah,
wow.
That's what he you know.
That's just how he shoots.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were fooled by that a little earlier. We didn't know if that was his shot or a pass, but he does. He shoots the set shot.
He's got a little Sean Marion.
Hey, remember
Sean
that?
Marion, the Matrix?
Yeah.
It's very similar. Here's Livingston Simon, pull-up jumper.
No good.
Thompson,
Thompson,
rebound.
kick it back out.
Marcellus Livingston. As we approach 7 minutes to play here in the first half. That step-back jumper's no good.
Well, with the new shot clock, I think that might have been taken too fast, and here we are. No good.
Diaz put back.
Somehow he came back with that ball.
Coach Deckmar calls timeout.
Now he's out of his chair.
He sees this lead dwindle down to a dozen. He wants to talk it over. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here and talk you through it. But, yeah, look, Bloomfield looks like they've woken up now. The last couple of minutes, they've kind of got going offensively. Of course, Goldie's kind of missed some shots, too, finally, after the hot start.
I don't think that Coach thought that the game was going to go that way the whole time. So he has to sit them back, pull them back. Sit them down and say, hey, we're not going to go on those 17-point lead runs like we did or on a 12-0 run like we did before.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what we need to do.
You got to try to expand that lead length for as long as you can. Right, you jump out to that lead, so don't let them all get it back in a couple of minutes.
Exactly.
Here's Tate. The Lightning leading by a dozen.
Yeah. Beat me to it, Pat.
Sorry. Livingston to Dante Thompson.
He's open and kicks it back out.
Backing down, and he could do this every time down the floor, it seems like. Just backs his way to the cup and finishes, because he's such a great leaper.
He is.
He could jump over most defenders. He's going to get a foul there.
Yeah.
That's a good rip move by Davidson. And the Lightning have now entered the bonus. So
both teams
will shoot. Yep. Both teams will be shooting from here out.
We saw Davidson sink both last time he was at the line.
First one from Davidson's up and good. See Tanner Turner Rush enter the building with those French fries, pizza.
Hey, you sharing? Oh, okay. I don't think that's game time diet though. After game, okay, it's post game. We'll give it to her.
Hey, she's playing 2 sports, so she's probably good.
Yeah.
Guys like you and me, they gotta go to the gym. Yeah, we probably can't be eating that.
Davidson sinks both again, Pat.
Lead back down to.
He's perfect from the line. He's leading their team with 8.
12. Here's Mahir Johnson down the lane. Nice job. Can't finish though. Gets his own rebound. Up again with the left hand. No good. Thompson puts
in there
it back
with the
up
left.
and in. Eating on the boards is Dante Thompson right now. Here's Washington. Kicks it over. That was Green. They throw it inside of Davis.
Oh,
blocked by
good
Graves.
block.
What a
nice
block
weak side help there, Pat.
Livingston, transition 3. Front line no good. Dante with the rebound.
Yeah, he had a mismatch there. I kick it right back to him. He's got a mismatch again.
And there's an air ball. He goes 3 for 3 to start the game off. Has an incredible block.
Man.
Something had to go wrong for him, right?
Why? I mean, listen. You had Keith Washington at 6'1",
defending
Dante down there. We should have got that ball back down to Dante and let him go. And that should be an offensive foul. Oh, there's
Davidson
another one. He's not even
his way in there and getting 2.
He's jumping in for the contact there.
Here's Dante. He's covered by, that's Charisma. Here's Livingston.
Back to Dante.
Here's Mahir. Johnson, the Graves, he thought about it. That's a good job by Isaiah. Not pulling a trigger on that. Wide open. Livingston, he probably could have drove that.
Oh, come on. We got to make those. I think you're right, Pat.
Yeah,
instead of taking that 3, you got to go in.
There was nobody in the lane. Here's Washington. Set shot.
Short.
That's runner's no good.
Thompson rebound. He's going to get fouled.
And there's going to be 1-and-1 coming for Dante Thompson.
Yeah, Pat, I agree with you. Livingston is wide open.
I think
understand
that's what
he wanted that
Deckmar's
3, but he's saying to you, Go in and take the higher percentage shot there.
Yep. Because everybody was so worried about the whole other side of the floor. I don't think there was any defender that had a foot in the lane.
No, you're right.
Except for the guy who closed out on Marcellus.
You know how it is, too. You can be open, but then when you're too wide open, you know what happens.
You think about it.
Yep.
First one for Thompson, short. 5 minutes to go till halftime. The Lightning lead at 12. Davidson, pull up 3. No good. Dante with the rebound. He's got to have at least 5 right now. Here's Corey Tate. Tate into the lane.
Yeah, 6, Pat.
He gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 1-on-1. See, I figured I kind of got an idea. I got a little feel for the game up here, you know.
But he's 1 of 3 from the line, which isn't normal for Dante Thompson.
No, on the season,
I believe it was 70%.
He's shooting at
65.
So
maybe it is. But that's 1 of 4.
I mean,
1
as
of
a
3.
team, Goldie's shooting 74%.
Oh, Tate missed too. Wow.
Corey misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
He's shooting 76% from the line.
Here's Green open, and he buries the 3.
Yeah, he's wide open.
Lead down under 10. It was as large as 19 at one point. Here's a Tate 3.
That's it. Good answer.
Now, Corey Tate sits alone. 10th all-time here at Goldey-Beacom on the all-time scoring list.
That's his 12th point, Pat.
How many threes is he at? 2?
I'm sorry, I was watching him play. Yeah, he's 2 or 3.
So he's got 2 more three-point makes. We'll put him in tied for 7th here at the career three-point list as well.
He's moving right up in everything, isn't he?
He is. He is. This is Dante Julius to throw it in to the freshman McKenneth.
Oh.
Into the lane goes McKenneth. This is Green.
Travel.
It's a travel. That was Turisma. Diaz will step back in. Good defense again by the Lightning. 4 minutes to play till halftime.
It's been smothering. Completely smothering this defense today.
Here's Corey Tate. Tate into the lane. Nothing doing. Kicks it out. Here's Livingston.
Oh, no. Oh.
Got a little too crazy there. Watch out for Graves. Watch out.
Ooh.
Dunk right there by Kavion Green. Good hustle by Graves. Couldn't quite get there in time, though, and Green slams it home.
Yeah, I'd say so. 40 authority on that thing. Still with a 10-point lead, though.
Here's Tate. Down the lane.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Should be a jump ball. They call it. Possession will stay here with the Lightning.
Yes. That was a good call.
Gives it to Livingston.
Livingston looking for Tate in the paint.
Nice pass to
nice play.
Here. He gets blocked. Green got a piece of that. It'll stay here with the Lightning, though.
Nice try by Diaz. He gets helped up by some of his fellow players. Got to shoot.
Tate
stripped,
and that's a shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Good defense there by Bloomfield.
And they'll take over. So again, that storm, they kind of weathered the storm Bloomfield did to the Lightning.
Where's the
foul
there?
I think they're going to call Dante here for having his arm bar
Oh,
up.
my God.
That's a cheap one.
Is this basketball or what are we playing here?
And it'll put Davidson at the line, 1-and-1.
I mean, isn't this D2 ball?
Yeah, that's something you usually see in, like, CYO.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
First one for Davidson's up and good.
That's a terrible call.
Second one. Up and good. Leads trimmed down to 8 for the Lightning.
Yeah, you give him a free 2 points there.
This is Tate. To Livingston, over to Graves. They dump it inside to Dante Thompson. He'll spin, go up with the right hand, no good.
Kiss off the glass, just
couldn't quite finish
it.
McKinneth into the lane.
Oh, where's the offensive rebound?
And they call.
He just reached straight over his head.
Yep. Green gets the offensive rebound, puts it back. Lead now down to 6 for the Lightning.
Yeah, and we knew coming into this, Pat, even with that big run that they had to take control of the ball. Big shot.
And Mahir Johnson knocks down to 3. Pushes the lead back out to 9.
But we knew that this game, regardless of the run, wasn't going to be easy.
Oh, no. No way. This is McKinneth, the freshman, to Diaz. Down the lane goes Diaz, left hand no good. Dante with the rebound. They're going to look to run here. Mahir Johnson.
Got
Livingston down the lane. That should be a block. No, come on. He completely avoided contact there. That right there is an anticipation call.
That is.
That is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
He sees the guy set up and he thinks, oh, he's going to run into him. I think Marcellus completely whiffed. I don't think he even touched him.
That's what I'm saying. I think he completely went around the contact and he flopped.
Unbelievable they make that, it's a shame there for the Lightning.
It's 2 terrible calls.
So here comes Bloomfield handling the ball. This is Julius, defended by Tate. He's into the lane. He's kind of stuck right now.
Yeah, I'd go double team him right now in this corner.
There's Davidson down the lane. Pull-up jumper is good. It's a good little shot he's got right there, Nick.
I know. Why aren't you double teaming him in that corner, though? Get him stuck in that corner instead of letting him get around that defender to get that shot off.
Here's Tate. There's an offensive foul called. I'm not sure what it is here. They're going to call it on Dante. I guess his forearm must have came up on that screen. That's his 3rd personal foul the first half, Nick. That's not good news for the Lightning.
I wonder if they came into this game looking for that because they called it down here. There was another cheap one on him down here underneath on a normal basketball play. I wonder if they had it looking for that from the beginning. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Same call.
Between that and the restricted area.
Yeah.
2 things you've seen a lot of. 7-point lead right now is all and there's a turnover by Davidson. Coach Holmes not happy with his team. They've come in. They're on a 5-game win streak right now, Bloomfield.
Yeah, as you can see, they are not a bad team at all, Pat.
There's Livingston Simon. Chandler gives the ball to Isaiah Graves. He'll set a screen. Graves, pull-up jumper in Davidson's face. No good. Rebound to Diaz. This is McKinneth as Bloomfield looks to set up. Under a minute to go until halftime. They kick it over to Diaz. He gets blocked, and he'll go to the line for 2 foul shots.
Looks like this refereeing team's going to call any type of contact there is today.
And Diaz will go to the line for 2. 51 seconds to go until half. The Lightning led this one by as much as 19 in the first half. First one's good from Diaz. There's a combination of poor shooting start for Bloomfield and abnormal free throw shooting from them as well. But they've kind of reset their feet.
Yeah, they have.
And they're counter-punching Goldey-Beacom right now.
Yeah, they're shooting 71% right now, Pat.
That one's good from Diaz. 5-point lead for the Lightning. As Tate will bring the ball up.
Yeah, we've seen the largest lead at 19. Now we're down to 5.
If they go quick here, they could get a 2-for-1. Into the lane goes Tate. I think
no
that's
foul?
what he's looking for. No foul called.
No harm, huh?
And Coach Dekmar's out of his seat now. This is Abdus Sabor. To Diaz. Down low, wide open is Greer.
Falling apart here, Pat.
3-point game.
We need this half.
This is Stancil with the ball. Shot clock unplugged. Ball's loose. Corey Tate gets it. They got to go. 7 seconds. 6. Livingston open in the corner for 3.
Bang! That's what we
That's
need.
a big 3. by Marcellus Livingston. McKenna at the half-court try, no good.
Oh, hits the
Almost
rim,
made it.
though.
But that's a big-time three by Marcellus
Wow.
Livingston to get the lead to 6
Yeah, I tell
at
you.
halftime. So, 6-point lead. The Lightning end on a positive note after a pretty good run there by Bloomfield after a torrid start by the Lightning.
Yeah, they were hot coming in the beginning of that.
So we'll step aside. You're watching 302 Sports. We're at the half.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready? Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready? Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Thomas West Jones Center here on the campus of Goldey-Beacom College. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom College basketball. We're at the half of the men's game. The Lightning leading 46-40. And Nick, that first half couldn't have got off to a better start than the Lightning did. However, Bloomfield did throw a counter punch.
They did. They came back, and like we said before, even coming into this game, 12-3, 7-0 in the CACC, and we knew this game was actually going to be tough. But the largest lead was 19 by Goldie, and it was all because of defense for them actually on their behalf.
Yeah, the defense was great. They only forced 8 turnovers on the sheet, but they just played all around great defense, forcing 33.3% a shooting percentage for Bloomfield. Only 13 of 39 they shot.
Yeah, and that's really your difference. I mean, not only that, you know, points off turnovers are kind of tied at 10-7. Actually, Bloomfield's leading that 10-7. I apologize. You know, but I think what you have here is I'm looking at is second chance points, 17 second chance points by Bloomfield, and that came after that 19-point lead that Bloomfield brought the game back to within 6, and at times they were within single digits.
You look at it here, we shot the ball pretty well, 45.7%, that's 16 for 35, and 9 of 13 from the three-point line.
I was going to say.
That's big time.
Yeah, that's 69.2% from the line. I mean, from the three-point line.
Well, if you're gonna knock off a team who's undefeated in conference, you gotta sometimes have halves like that. However, not great free throw shooting. Only 5 of 10 for the Lightning, as opposed to 11 of 15 for Bloomfield. And I believe Bloomfield made 11 of their last 12.
They did. They started off 1 of 4, and then next thing you know, they've not missed since.
One thing we got to try to do, Kavion Green and Nick Davidson, both with 14 points in that first half. Got to try to shut them down here in a second. What do you have as far as a key to the second half here, Nick, for the Lightning?
Rebounding and turnovers. I think that's the key. I mean, the hot shooting isn't going to stay there. We all know that you're not going to, no one's going to shoot 70% from the three-point line. So the object for me is to get the rebounds, stop them on the offensive, because they are leading us. Offensive rebounds are 12-8, and then we need to stop their second chance points. They got 17 second chance points back.
That's a good point. We'll see what happens right here in the second half. Do you have any notes for us here, Nick?
Just some quick ones. We'll talk about
real quick. I know we're kind of.
Dante Thompson was picked, as we talked about earlier, as the CACC Men's Defensive Player of the Week, and Corey Tate was named to the weekly honor roll. Thompson averaged 11 rebounds, 3.5 steals, and 2 blocks over 2 games, in addition to averaging 14.5 points. He has 19 points, 16 rebounds, 4 steals, 4 blocks Saturday in Goldie's win over Holy Family. Tate averaged 20.5 points on 15 of 26 shooting with 5 rebounds over 2 games with 7 3-pointers, 6 assists, and 4 steals. So that shows you why those two were picked for their accolades. And there's a kickball. Pat, just to talk about something else real quick here at Goldey-Beacom. The academic prosperity once again continues to flourish for Goldey-Beacom athletics in the fall of 2017 semester. Provided more of the same. The department's 170 students produced a 3.319, and there's going to be an N1.
Yep.
But, Pat, they produced a 3.319 grade point average, which is up from the 3.278 GPA in the spring.
That's incredible.
That is. So that just goes to show you what kind of accolades academically they're doing here at Goldey-Beacom.
Well, like a colleague of ours would say, Benny Panella, you would say putting the student in student athlete.
That's true.
That's something he would say.
Yeah.
So, 3-point play completed by Nick Davidson. Trims the lead in half. 46-43, Goldey-Beacom leading. Here's Graves. He'll try a 3. That's no good.
Got his own rebound, though.
Into the lane. Floats one up. No good
again. Wow. I would have liked to seen him at least pull that back out and try to get a different shot, especially after you got that offensive rebound. Oh, my God.
A blocking foul right there on Stancil, and 2 more free throws upcoming for Bloomfield.
You know, if you're going to call that, you should have called the same thing on Livingston last half, because both of the players were going away from contact, and we get the charge and they get the block.
Yeah, exactly.
Ball doesn't lie, Pat.
Ball don't lie. Abdou Sabor misses that first one. But one thing it's going on, I mean, you've seen it right now. Bloomfield has kind of taken control of this game for at least the past 10 minutes or so.
They've had some help, some uneven calling right now.
Abdou Sabor's second one's up and good. 2-point lead for the Lightning. They look to get the ball in and get it to Mahir Johnson. And he'll dribble the ball up for the Lightning. They dump it down to Dante. Spins in the lane, looking, goes up with the right hand, no good. Fighting for his offensive rebound, can't get it. Washington kicks it up.
Wide open.
Abdou Sabor with the layup, and this game is tied at 46. Bloomfield has come all the way back in this one after trailing by 19 in that first half.
Oh, I was wondering when we were going to get a call.
And Corey seems to be in some pain.
There we go.
After that foul.
Looks like it's his hip. Felt pretty hard on the side there. Hey, we got a call, though, Pat. It's been a while.
And there seems to be some nitpicking going on about where exactly we're throwing the basketball in from, and they get it figured out. Corey Tate's going to start the offense up here. Got ourselves a ball game here, Nick.
Yeah, we do.
Here's Mahir Johnson. Down the lane he goes. Right-handed. Nice.
Wow, nice kiss.
Layup by Mahir Johnson. They give the Lightning the lead back. This is Washington. Keith Washington into the lane he goes. He gets fouled and he'll go to the line.
Again. Come on, boys.
First one from Washington's up and good. Graves will check back in. He'll grab Tevin's service. Second one from Keith Washington. Back rim, no good. Tate with the rebound. Lightning lead at 1. Down the lane he goes, kicks it out. Mahir Johnson open for 3, and he buries it. He's having a good game off the bench, Mahir Johnson.
He is. He's got 11, actually. He's right up there. He got 3 players in double digits for Goldey-Beacom.
It's big to have a guy who can come in.
Whoa,
way out there. Washington. That's no good. Rebound to Dante Thompson. Graves to Tate.
Watch it.
Graves. Livingston will try a 3, and he'll knock it down.
There it is, baby.
Back-to-back threes expand the Lightning lead to 7.
2 great shots, too, Pat. Got their feet underneath them. Good extension on the shot, and you end up getting buckets out of it.
Nick Davidson.
Bad shot.
Rebound to Livingston. He's going to run.
Oh, let's pull it back out here.
And they're going to reset.
Look for the open shot again. Oh.
Graves into the lane. Out to Mahir Johnson. Here's Livingston. Graves. Livingston. Pull up inside the 3 line. No good.
Worst shot in basketball, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 feet within the 3?
Thing, yeah. Just take 1 extra step. Get an extra point, right? This is Abdou Sabor after the errant pass.
That's going to be a turnover.
Tate's got a guy ahead. It's Mahir Johnson. He goes up. And
easy 2.
Layup. And the lead goes back up to 9 for the Lightning.
That's it. All off of defense, too, here, you know. Playing good D. You get points off it. I like it.
30-second timeout, and the Lightning, like you said, defense to offense, able to turn this thing around and get that lead back up to 9.
And they're continuing the hot shooting behind the stripe, Pat. So let's hope they can keep that running the whole half here.
That's it. You get that 9-point lead. It's a little comfortable now. A little comfortable for the Lightning. Continuing to do what they do.
Playing a little smarter here, too. You know, we got to stay out of foul trouble. You know, come out, you get 3 quick fouls.
Yes.
That turn into points for Bloomfield. Let's see if we can make things happen from that.
Abdou Sabor to throw the ball in. A little pressure coming here from the Lightning. Getting into Washington. Tate defending him. Down the lane. Keith Washington, floater, no good. Gets his own rebound.
He should
goes
not
up again
be getting a rebound in there. Where's everybody at that I mean, what do we, after he shoots, everybody running down the court? He's the smallest man on the floor.
This is Thompson. Tate with the ball, setting his offense up. Gets it to Livingston. They got a double screen set. They get it to Mahir on the up screen, nothing doing. Livingston decides to create. In the lane and is swatted away by Lajeunesse.
Livingston saying, why aren't you looking at our best shooter wide open in the corner? Corey Tate was sitting there.
Coach Deckmar not sitting down any longer. Update. Here's Livingston to throw it in. Goes up top. Mahir. Oh my, that's a hard land. And he's grabbing his knee, and there's no foul call.
No call? Are you serious?
And that's what Coach Deckmar's saying.
Wow. Saw some pretty bad calls today, Pat. I'm not going to lie.
4 minutes have elapsed here in the second half. The Goldey-Beacom lead stands at 7. Here's Washington. This is Green. He had himself a pretty good first half, 14 points. They get it to Green in a corner for 3, and he knocks it down. Hot game continues for him. He's got 17.
Got to get it across here.
There's Marcellus Livingston.
Get back over here, set something up, get this offense running again.
To Dante. That's a block. Yes,
it is.
100%.
That was he was falling and bringing Dante with him.
Yep.
If we got that call going the other way, I might have thrown the headsets off and quit this one.
All right, it looks like Coach Deckmar just gave one of these. He gave the old point up to the sky. Let's see if they throw an alley-oop right here.
Yeah, but if you saw it, how many other people saw it?
It might be. It was kind of subtle, though. Everybody was worried about the call. And what it meant was, I guess, let's just throw it up top. Here's Graves for 3.
No good.
Abdus Sabor with the rebound. He's going to bring the ball up.
Oh, wow. Too
no
easy.
Call on that, huh? No call on the charge. Layup.
Yeah. All right, let's not worry about the calls. Let's play our game, boys. Come on.
Here's Livingston. Inside to Thompson. Backing the guy down, kicks it out. Graves for 3. Nope. Pump fake. Into the lane. Back out to Stansel.
Good job by Graves.
7 on the shot clock. Here goes Graves. Into the lane. Spins. Goes up. That's a blocking foul. 2 free throws upcoming for Isaiah Graves.
Horrible call. We've been getting them all night, honey.
The Bloomfield faithful.
They ought to not be upset. You would hope to be at home and get a couple of calls. That's not happening today.
Airing their grievances. Graves to the line, Lightning up 2.
Oh, come on, man.
First one's no good.
45% right now for the from the free stripe.
Yeah, that could be a big time thing coming down the stretch.
Stripe, yeah, you got to make those.
Second one from Graves is up and good. Pushes the lead to 3. They look at this. That is just falling asleep defensively. You can't do that. And it's an easy layup for Green. That's a heads-up play by Washington, the point guard.
And Graves was just not looking. You can't just assume that, they're not coming down. They're still coming down trying to score.
Here Johnson strong with the left hand.
He's leading all
Goldey-Beacom
Goldey-Beacom scorers now with 15.
He's having himself a good game off the bench. There's the
turnover. Should be a turnover.
That should be a dunk right here. Graves, his son. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to have right there. That was an easy layup for the Lightning. Here's Washington now.
It's the 11th
and
turnover.
there it is again. Green falling asleep defensively, and Green's taking advantage of the last 2 times down the floor.
He's got 23, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are falling asleep defensively here. We got to wake up.
That's something you haven't seen from the Lightning all season. The last 2 seasons. Tate open for 3, no good. And Stancil will pick up the foul. A little too antsy there. Graves will come out. Livingston will check in for him. And now Tevin Service will come in for Troy Stancil.
Yeah, they got to wake up here, Pat. We had 2 easy passes, 2 and 4 easy points that happened too fast for Goldey-Beacom.
Here's a turnover to get it to Dante. Puts it up and in. Nice job by Corey Tate and Dante Thompson. Creating that.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Don't know how he got that to go, but he took the harm and you can hear Bloomfield chant defense now.
Well, they know they're in this game now. Tate in the
Tate,
lane.
good job.
Corey is he's so good at that body control. There's not much he's not good at, to be honest with you.
No, not at all.
Only thing
he knows when he needs to get his team a bucket.
And there's another turnover. Bloomfield trying to catch us with those lob passes over the top.
Well, they caught him sleeping twice.
Yeah. And they're continuing to try and go down that well. That time it was dried up. Here's Tate setting up the offense.
It's just a 3-point lead for Goldie, so got to take control of the ball here. Got to get some points. A block. Tate got it back, though.
8 on the shot clock. Get it to Mahir Johnson. He'll pull up for 3.
No good.
That's no good. Rebound
Livingston.
It's loose. Still loose.
Green.
Davidson gets
it.
it.
No.
And they're going to call Livingston for a foul there. Davidson.
He sold that one, and they bit.
He did. The Oscars will be.
Oh, that is a terrible call.
They'll be on TV in a couple of months, and
yeah, he was not even touched there.
Nick Davidson should definitely get one. I think the Golden Globes were on last week. He deserves one for that.
That was a good acting job, and the
it looked like he
referees
slipped.
bit. Oh,
and
yeah.
when he started to slip, he's like, "Oh, I might as well just sell
Definitely
this thing."
not a foul. Definitely not a foul.
That's a tough one. Into the lane, Green, and an offensive foul called on Green. About time we got something.
One. Hey!
And Coach Holmes can sit there. You can argue.
You can argue
all day.
all you want, man. If anybody should be arguing, it'd be Dekmar.
That's the first one against Green there. There's a bench warning going against Bloomfield. Looks like the officials are. Nobody's a big fan of the officials tonight. Both teams are getting on them.
Both teams are all over them.
Here's
wow, he traveled.
He got going. They got them Fred Flintstone feet, man. Got them things going a little too soon. I like the idea, though. It was good. Attack the rim.
I understand that.
That's a good thing. Just got to make sure.
We just got the ball back on a turnover, though, and then we turn it right back over.
Yep. This is a battle. It's going to be in that knockdown, drag-out fight, it seems like.
And there's going to be another turnover.
That's the freshman, McKenneth, making the turnover. You can see him kind of like chuckling because he just got yelled at by his coach.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Well, I just talked about it. Now he turned it back over.
Yep.
That's 3 consecutive turnovers. No coach is going to be happy with that.
Freshman mistake.
See if we can capitalize here, Pat.
Here's Tate throwing the ball in. He gets it up to Tevin Service, over to Dante. Here's Mahir Johnson. Corey in the lane, backs back out. Attacks again, kicks it over to Tevin Service. Pull-up jump shot, in and out, no good.
Not a bad shot, though. The only problem with that was Service faded away when he should have just taken the jumper straight up, Pat.
I agree with you, Nick. Here's Green over to McKenneth. The freshman will pull for 3, and it's no good. Rebound, Diaz.
Offensive rebound, though. Tate with the steal. 1-on-1.
That's a block. Yes,
that
it
is a block.
100%, no doubt about it. Corey Tate will go to the line for 2. Or they're going to say he's on the floor. Oh, no,
Yeah.
he pointed to the restricted area. They keep pointing to that restricted area. I've never seen it before. I love it, though. It's awesome. He was under.
I think honestly, it just looked like to me the defender dragged him down.
Yeah. Tate will go to the line to shoot 2.
Let me give you a number, Pat, and I'm actually surprised by it, but Bloomfield has 15 points off turnovers. Goldey-Beacom only has 11.
And that's usually the other way around in Goldey-Beacom games.
Yeah.
First one up and good from Tate. We're about 9 minutes from kickoff, Nick.
I
Eagles,
know.
Falcons playoff
Go
game.
Birds.
I know people are watching from all over the place. I'm sure families of players and stuff that may not be Eagles fans, but here there's just a sense of nervousness. There's a nervous tension. Washington, that's no good. Tate gets the ball. He's
4 on 1.
Dante, raise up.
Oh,
He got stuck.
Oh, foul.
I think he took off. He took off from too far away.
No, I thought he was actually thinking he might have got a little bit of D on that, but it looked like it slipped out of his hand, or we would have saw a highlight show right there.
That would have been one for the. You might have had to throw that one on the commercial.
It's
we already got one.
We already got one, Doug.
We already got one of his. Here's Livingston trying to cash in at the foul line. First one's up, bounces in. It's good. Lightning trying to expand that lead again. Second one from Livingston bounces up and in. Lead goes up to 7 now. After Bloomfield fought their way back to tie it.
Yeah, but they've had 3 straight turnovers, Pat.
And there's 4.
There's 4. It's going to be the 4 straight turnovers.
That's the Lightning defense stepping up. Look, they got caught falling asleep a couple times.
They did. They really did.
Now they're woken up, it seems like. Here's Tate. He's going to look to push. Corey Tate loses the ball, gets it back. Over to Tevin's service. Service down the lane. Ball's knocked out. It'll stay here with the Lightning. Here's Thompson in the lane, goes up strong, no good. Service with the rebound. He goes up, no good. Dante gets pushed from behind. And he's grabbing his leg. He looks to be in pain.
Yeah, he got undercut there, Pat.
He definitely got undercut. There's no doubt about that.
He went down pretty hard.
He looks to be all right now, hopefully. He'll go to the line. He will get 2 foul shots, though. Or, I'm sorry, 1 and 1, because it was on the floor.
He's 1 of 3 today, Pat, so we need him to start shooting a little better.
He's due. First one's up and good.
Atta baby.
Second one from Dante's up and good. 2 for 2 at the line for Thompson. Expands the lead to 9.
Brings us up to 66.7 today from the free throw line. I'll take that, Pat.
Down the lane goes up. Deuce Sabor.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
block
and that's
and
going to
foul.
be a block.
And once again, there's talking about that restricted
He
area.
was. That was a good call. As much as I've been beating them up today, I do have to say when they have a good call.
Hey, look, Nick, it's all or nothing. You're either bashing it for
Hey, I'm just an honest man. What can I say?
That's it right there. And Livingston will go take a seat. Graves checks back in. 10-12 to go here in the second half. Free throw's good from Abdus Sabor. He completes the 3-point play. Lead trimmed down to 6. Here comes Corey Tate.
Smart move. Wanted him to pull it out. He would have drove in there. We'd have got a charge. Oh, Tate's got. Oh,
That's a charge.
Yeah,
Yep,
you can't
Dante
do that,
got-
Dante.
Yep, he knows it. He knows he got caught. And Coach Deckmar saying why.
Talk about this before. You lower that shoulder.
Actually, I think Coach Deckmar is saying about the flop. Bench warning against Goldie now.
So, listen, there ain't too many fans of the referees in here today.
These guys are definitely they're feeling a little hurt right now.
That was a charge.
It was.
Yeah, he lowered the shoulder. I mean, that should be called 10 times out of 10 when you lower the shoulder. And Dante, you know my favorite, but
Green.
There he is
This
again,
kid's
man.
having himself a game. Green, what's he got, 24?
26,
26?
26.
Career, his Cavion Green is unbelievable right now. Down the lane, Johnson to Livingston Simon. Pump fakes, goes up strong.
Nice.
Finish for the big fella inside. We tick under 10 minutes to play in the second half. Here's Nick Davidson. He's going down the lane. He'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So, Pat, Cavion Green came in this game averaging 5 points a game.
There you go. I knew it. It had to. Unbelievable.
He's having a great game. 26, 4 rebounds, 1 assist.
First one's up good from Davidson, but Bloomfield's needed him to have a good game because the big guys aren't exactly.
If you take him down and take his 21 points away to his average, this game isn't even close.
Yep.
So
he stepped up.
Great game out of him.
For guys like Keith Washington, who hasn't, what's he got, 9, if that?
He's got 8.
Yeah, Fleming, who is at 14 points per game. He's really not even doing it. So they've needed him.
Yeah. Well, Davidson has 19 and Green has 26. So they got some help from their players there that aren't their normal step-up players.
Johnson over to
Got
serve.
lucky with the lazy pass. Good job. Bring that back out.
Johnson for 3, in and out, no
Ooh.
good.
Man, Pat, that was halfway in and out. We could have used that one.
Pull-up jumper, no good there.
Rebound
Kelly.
bounced out, tipped out.
Washington down the lane, floater. Short. Graves the rebound, looks up.
Oh, no, no turnover, though. Why are we?
Davidson, corner 3, no
good.
Last touch by Johnson,
Yep.
will stay here. And right away
No,
they go to the sub.
Graves, you got to hold that ball. You can't just start looking for that run out.
Graves knows he's upset. He's getting pulled out. He wants to
He's got 3
prove himself
turnovers, and they've
again,
been 3 crucial turnovers, Pat, to be honest with you. They come at times when they need it. When they don't need the turnover, I mean, and they're getting it.
There's a foul there by Johnson.
I missed that, though. Looking at the
grabbed
stat
him.
sheet here, did he? Not good, because now you send them to the line. And they're shooting 74% today. After starting off pretty bad.
Yeah.
104, I believe.
Here's Kelly at the line. That one's up and good. Trims
Of course,
the
they
lead down
make
to
it,
2.
you know.
Trims the lead down to 2. 8.5 to go here in the second half. Lightning again off to an unbelievable start in this game. Led the game 30 to 11 at one point. Now it's at its slimmest of margins, 71-70. Service for 3. Back rim,
Follow
no
your
good.
shot, though. Follow your shot. Oh, come on. They're going to call a foul on the floor? Wow.
They call it on Mahir.
Wow.
There's a 30-second timeout. Coach Deckmar, he wants to talk things over here.
Just when they have a couple of good calls, they get a call like that in there. We're too late in this game to make calls like that, Pat. I'm going to be honest with you. Too late in the game, too close of a game.
I'm with you. We're going to step aside real fast. We'll be right back at 30 seconds.
Achieve greater 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on 302 Sports Presentation to Goldey-Beacom College basketball. 71-70 your score here in the men's game. Goldey-Beacom holding on to the slim lead. Bloomfield at the line. This is Raquan Kelly, the senior from Newark, New Jersey.
Just made 2.
First one's up and short.
I'll take that jinx all day.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right. Second one from Kelly's up and good. Tied up at 71 here, Nick.
It's the second tie of the day.
First tie since I believe it was 48-48.
See what they can do here.
Here's Tate over to Service. Looking for someone, and then Washington just says, all right, you're going to stand there with your eyes behind me. I'll just take it and pick it off.
Caught sleeping again. And
the first lead of the game for Bloomfield comes right now at 73-71. 3-ball.
Bang!
Troy Stansel with a big 3.
That's what we need. Pat, we can't be falling asleep on defense like that, though. You can't just have the guy just come up and take it right out of your pocket.
Yeah, look, I know one of our sponsors here is Sleepies, but that doesn't mean we can fall asleep.
That's true.
That was another Benny Pinella move.
That was.
Washington gets the foul. He'll go to the line.
Come on. Got to be smarter than that, Tate.
Corey picks up the personal.
He's 4 of 11 from the floor. Let him shoot.
First one's up and good. We're tied up again.
Dante Thompson back in the game with 4 personal fouls. Now the calls are getting a little lopsided here. 22 on the home team, Pat.
Second one from Watkins up and good, and we're back on the seesaw. 1-point lead. 7:15 to go here in the second half. 3-ball. Tate, no good. He lets out a frustration scream right there. Here's Washington to Abdus Sabor. Down the lane he goes, looking for an outlet, finds Nick Davidson. He's got 19 in this one. Pull-up jump shot, butter. Bloomfield now trying to work with the lead. They're up 3.
He's not having the best game shooting, but he's definitely got 21, but 9 of his points are from the free throw stripe. Dante Thompson takes it in, gets 2.
It's good work by the big fella down low. Trims the lead down to 1.
Davidson with 3 fouls was trying to make sure he didn't get anything there either.
And I'm telling you, Dante can do that a lot more often. He's just got to
turnover. This is what we need, Pat.
There's a turnover. Washington was looking for Green, just couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, he gave him a bounce pass on top of the laces there.
Now Tate with the ball. Goldie trailing by 1. This is what I like to call winning time here.
That's right.
Final
6
got
minutes. Nice drive by Tate. Oh,
can't finish. Corey.
Man. Turn around, turn around. You got to play D. Oh,
Davidson
travel.
Walked.
Another turnover. Let's capitalize on this one, Pat. You hear the coach yelling.
Coach Holmes, he is.
Run the offense.
Oh, my. He's right, though.
18 turnovers now for Bloomfield.
Tate over to Mahir Johnson. He's instant offense right here, Mahir Johnson. Down the lane, kicks it out to Livingston.
No,
Thought
good
about
job.
it. He's going to drive the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound. Here comes Washington. Kicks it up to Abdou Sabor are going to set up their offense now. Coach Holmes is going to get what he wants. Down the lane.
Oh, my God.
Easy
That was
layup.
way too easy.
Easy layup there for Davidson.
They take their largest lead of the day.
Tate to Mahir Johnson, over to Livingston. Thompson got position inside. He's going to go to work. Bangs in there and finishes at the rim. That's a big boy move right there by Dante Thompson.
We're going to need more of that, Pat. We're going to need some defense here, too. We can't have those easy points like Davidson just had.
5 minutes to play here at Goldey. Down the lane, Kelly. Washington for three, and he buries it. Big shot from Keith Washington. He's coming off a 28-point performance. Has been kept in check in this one, but he buries a big-time three to push the lead out to 4.
2 for 4. He's 2 for 4, shooting 50% right now from the three-point line, but he's 5 of 12 from regular field goals. So
we're going to take a break here. We'll be right back on 302 Sports. Here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Joseph West Jones Center. Goldey-Beacom handling the ball. Under 5 minutes to go. They're now trailing by 4 after leading by as many as 19 in the first half. And we have an update in the Eagles game. Nick Foles goes deep to Torrey Smith. Pass interference. It's like a 48-yard penalty. Here's Mahir Johnson. That one rolls around. No good. Rebound to
we
Bloomfield.
need that rebound.
So the Birds are in scoring position now.
Yeah, I heard they said they thought we were going to run. Why not come out throwing, right?
And to go deep early, taking shots, huh? Here's Kelly. Kicks it out. Abdou Sabor going to drive the lane. Looking. He's kind of stuck right now. Good D.
Double team.
And a timeout called there by Bloomfield. Abdou Sabor saves possession, calls timeout. See what I'm trying to say. It's going to be a full timeout, I think. And another Eagles update, fumble. Jay Ajayi has fumbled the ball away. So we're going to take a break right here as I recover from hearing that news. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports.
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
And we're back here at Joseph West Jones Center. 4:15 to go in this game.
Pat, they need to get back in this somehow again. You know, we were up by as many as 19 and down 4 now.
Yep.
And honestly, they fell asleep a few times. They've given up 4 points on passes over top the whole defense.
Yeah, it starts defensively. That's what our game is. Goldie's one of the best defensive teams in the country. They got to come up large here down the stretch. Here's Washington. He's been kind of kept under wraps, although he did hit a big 3 a few moments ago. 4 on the shot clock, 2 on the shot clock. Washington, no good. There's a good defensive stop. Here goes Mahir Johnson up to Dante. Look out below. Finger roll layup.
Baby.
Hey, 2 points is 2 points, Nick.
When you need it, go to your men who get it for you, Tate and Thompson.
Under 4 minutes to go now. Abdou Sabor handling the ball. Gives it to Nick Davidson.
This kid's got a nice baseline move. Someone's got to help. Go down and help, Dante.
Spin. Going to go through contact.
Oh, come on. He's underneath the rim, ref.
Going to be a foul there, and Davidson will go to the line.
He was in a terrible spot to even take that shot. He was underneath the rim.
And we
bailed him
That's
out.
5 fouls, I believe. Is that on Dante Thompson?
No.
It is.
That was a foul on Dante?
And it's his 5th personal, so Dante
Oh,
will
my
be done.
God. 23 to 16. 23 calls.
Davidson at the line.
And that was a bad call right there.
First one, up, back rim, no good.
Before that, Patty was perfect 9 for 9 from the charity stripe.
That's efficiency, Nick. That is efficiency.
He's got 23 tonight.
He's their leading scorer on the season. That one's up and good. 3-point lead now for Bloomfield. Here comes Corey Tate. Back to Isaiah Graves. The Lightning trying to get something going here on offense. Crosses over in front of the defender. Johnson gets fouled.
Yeah.
And it'll be 1-1 for Mihir Johnson.
I like the aggressiveness, but that was definitely a foul. That was on Green.
Johnson at the line. Front end is good. These are big down the stretch here, Nick. If you get opportunities, you got to make these free throws.
You are correct.
Johnson, a pretty good free throw shooter on the year as well. That one's up and good. So he goes 2 for 2 from the line. He's a 73% free throw shooter on the season. So
got ourselves a game like we expected, Pat. I just hope it comes down to the players, that's all.
Abdou Sabor handling.
Let's see what they can do here.
There's a foul.
My
Isaiah
point
Graves
exactly. Oh, we are too late in this game to be calling these ticky-tack fouls. And it's been this. I'm going to keep my mouth shut for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Abdou Sabor will go to the line.
Come on, though. This is Division II basketball.
2 shots. First one's up and good. Second one is off the rim, no good, but tipped up and in by guess who?
Isaiah Graves.
By Green. Green
looked like we
up
tipped
and
it in.
For Bloomfield. And he's having himself, continuing his career game. That's
bad
front
shot.
End short, no good.
We need
Rebound
to run our
Bloomfield.
offense there, Tate.
Under 3 minutes to go here in this one. Abdou Sabor throws up a wild
Another
one.
offensive rebound.
And
Another offensive rebound.
Bloomfield will reset. Here's Washington. To Kelly. Kelly, wild shot. They're going to call.
We're going to get a foul again.
They call
Tate.
Corey. He got him on the elbow.
Why, though? That was a terrible shot. We shouldn't even be contesting that shot. Not a good foul.
Not a good foul. At this point, no foul's a good foul because they're putting them on the line.
Yeah.
Kelly's first one, no good.
They're leaving us here, Pat, though. They're leaving us here. Goldie still got these chances.
Second one from Kelly, up and good. Pushes the lead to 5.
Now, Corey last time came down and took a quick shot. We need to run the offense a little bit and get an open shot here.
You get it to Corey Tate. Driving baseline, goes up strong and finishes. Good take by
there
Corey
you go.
Tate.
Nice play there.
Timeout. Full timeout here by Coach Dekmar. We will take a break. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports. Here at the Joseph West Jones Center to the sound of Bruno Mars.
Nice.
This song's all over the place right now, Nick. I've known about this thing. I'm one of those.
Sounds like a little Bell Bib DeVoe.
It does. Well, I'm one of those annoying people that likes to brag about finding out songs before people do. I was listening to this thing back last fall.
Good for you.
Old news.
Good for you.
We're back.
Let's go. We need this win, though.
Bloomfield up 3 right now. Just over 2 minutes to go in this one. Again, Lightning had a 19-point lead, jumped out to a 30-11 lead in this one, and it's just been Bloomfield slowly chipping away throughout the game. This guy's having a game of his life. That is Kevion Green, no good.
28 points.
28 points. He averages 5 on the season.
Another offensive rebound, though, Pat.
Here's Keith Washington down the lane.
He's stuck in a turnover.
Miscommunication, and that's a turnover. And that's a good thing for the Lightning now. Minute 38 to go, trailing by 3.
Completely lost internet, though, Pat. Sorry about that.
So here's Tate. Pull-up jumper. In and out, no good. Oh, my God, it's halfway down.
And Coach is just not happy. He's taking shots way too fast.
This is Abdus Sabor. Kafi gets it over. This is Washington. Easy wide open
layup.
Nobody steps up. Pushes the lead out to 5. This is Livingston. 1 minute to go. Livingston, Euro step. What a drive.
That's it.
Marcellus
Nice play.
Livingston. He got from like the 3-point line to the rim in 2 steps.
Yeah, he did.
Talk about a stride. It'll be a full timeout, but we're going to stay here. We're going to stay here and talk about this.
Well, I'll tell you, Pat, Tate is I understand he's the leading scorer and the guy to go to here, but he's taking jumpers way too fast in this clock and let it run it. You ran a play for him. We got him a baseline layup. He's got to take a better shot selection and run a little bit of clock out. We also don't have Dante down there for rebounding.
Right.
So we got to be smarter with our shots here going in. We still have a chance with 3 points.
You know, and that's a key here. You're down 3. There's a minute left. No Thompson. What do you think we should be looking for right here, offensively?
First off, we got to get a better shot. Got to get an open shot and a better shot. Like I said, the layup by Tate was great because he had an open lane. Let's run the offense to get that open shot. We still have time. It's only a 1-possession game. And then we need to rebound down on our end because they've gotten 3 offensive rebounds in the last 3.
Got box out.
Yeah.
Especially with no Dante in there. It's a size disadvantage for the Lightning.
Correct.
They're going to come out here. They're going to pressure the ball. You don't want to foul.
No.
You don't want to foul here.
No fouls.
Because it will put Bloomfield on the line.
And the pressures made them turn the ball over. Let them turn. Oh, and that's an easy one.
Corey Tate, that's a headsy play right there by number 5.
But I'm glad we got that call because that was a real push-off call. If you're going to talk about the push-off for using the arm bar or whatever they've been doing, that is how you know that's a foul. Not the ticky-tack ones we've been getting earlier, especially in a D2 basketball game.
Here goes the Lightning. Livingston with the ball. He's got to move. Oh, look, everyone leaves him. He goes down the lane. No, can't finish.
No call. You got a
Can't
foul.
finish.
Got a foul.
Washington. Green.
Oh,
there's a foul. There's a great take by Marcellus. Only thing I'd say is left hand maybe.
Yep.
And also, and this is what Coach Deckmar's saying, he goes, don't worry about missing a layup. You got to get back on D. You got to fly back on defense. Don't sit there and sulk on it. Green, first one's up and good. This guy's having himself a night. He's about to approach 30.
Unbelievable.
One more free throw.
Guy comes in averaging 5 points a game.
Second one, up and good, so 30 points on the night. Down the lane, right back to it. Livingston can't do it. He comes up short. They'll outlet. Abdus Sabor will sky and solo with the left hand.
End it.
Tate down the lane. Up and in. 93-88 the score. 8.7 seconds to go. Timeout by Coach Deckmar. And he's again going at Livingston about just because you missed the layup doesn't mean you sit there and sulk.
Well, he was telling him there too, Pat. He's got to look to dish out for the guy sitting there for the open three.
Freshman, learning experience for him. This is going to be a big part here for Marcellus Livingston.
I mean, they're going to have to go back and look at this tape and really look at what they did. I mean, they had a 19-point lead here, Pat, at one point.
Yes.
And now you're down by 5.
It's been a dominating performance by Bloomfield, but they had one run where they trimmed it down to 11 in a couple of minutes. We called a timeout, kind of recovered, but it's just been a slow climb back by
Bloomfield.
So they've just slowly clawed their way back into it, and then they've slowly built the lead up to 5 points too. This is a good basketball team. That's all you can say. Two good basketball teams. Corey Tate deflects that one out of bounds. Lightning are going to have to bounce back quickly though. Tuesday, home here against Georgian Court. That's an 8 o'clock start after the women's game. Women's doubleheader. Another Eagles update. Falcons on top 3-0. Eagles driving now in the Falcons territory. Washington will go to the line here. At this point, it's just fantasy stat padding, these free throws.
Yeah. Was there something wrong with the clock, too? Derek's back over there.
Yeah. To be completely honest with you, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're at 8.1.
8.1 seconds. Derek getting the job done once again. He's one of the best in the business, Derek Krudel.
No doubt.
Two shots for Washington. First one. It's up and good. Like we said, join us Tuesday here at home for the Lightning. They'll take on Georgian Court. It's a men's-women doubleheader. It's a 6 o'clock start for the women, 8 o'clock start for the men. That one's up and good. Also join us Wednesday night for 302 Sports Weekly.
That's right. We were talking. We might have the girls on, so we'll see.
Which girls?
Goldey-Beacom, Beth Ann.
Women, okay, awesome. If we get them on, that'd be fantastic. We're final here, though. It's a final, 95-88. Bloomfield comes away with a victory over Goldey-Beacom. Nick, there's really not much more we can say about this one.
No, I mean, it's a tough loss because of the way you started this game and then the way you ended it. It was a difference, tale of two halves. I mean, that they can fix. They played a good team, even though you were up by 19 at one point. Again, you can't take things for granted, Pat.
You're exactly right. That's going to do it here. Once again, Lightning falling 95-88 to Bloomfield. We'll see you on Tuesday. For Nick Halliday, Nick Hall, I've been Patrick Garianis. We'll see you next time.
Thanks
folks.
for joining us.